Hello, students. Welcome to class. Now, it's a known fact that students are always scared of circle geometry, but I'm going to make it easy for you. Now, the first thing you need to take note of is or are the angles given to you. Now, we are told that SQR is equal to 79. So, SQR, so this angle is equal to 79. Very important. I've secured that. Now, don't forget that we are looking for size QRS, which is equals to N. QRS is equals to N. That is what we are looking for. Now, the next thing you need to do is to take note of each and every detail. Now, look at this. You have this, you have this. It's very important. That is to say, PQ is equals to SQ. Very important. The next thing that is hidden, but I'm going to show you, is that this must be equals to this. That is to say, OP is equals to OS. And what's the reason? Is because they are what? Radii. And of course, the radii will not change. The radius of the circle doesn't change. So we are okay with that. Now, the next thing you need to know is this. Because of this particular knowledge of these two things, it has now led us to a conclusion that whatever the angle here is, which let's say it is x, must be equals to what here is x, because it has made the quadrilateral to be in such a way that is somewhat symmetrical. So those are the reasons for me labeling the angle at P and angle at S of the quadrilateral to be equals to x. The next thing to do is to find this angle. I need to find this angle. And how do I find this angle? Let me put this angle y. I need to find this reflex. Let me put it y. Now, once I put that place to be y, then it therefore means that my y plus 252 must be equal to 360. Okay? And that is angle round a point. That is the reason. So my y will be 360 minus 252. So my angle y in this case is going to be 108. All right. Therefore, the reflex, which is POS, reflex POS is equals to y and is equals to 108. We are done with that. All right. Now, I told you I'm going to find angle at Q. So PQS, angle PQS. Now, angle PQS. How do I find PQS? Angle PQS is going to be half of POS. And what is the reason? The reason is angle, that is the theorem now. Angle at center is twice angle at circumference. So since we have that understanding, we can now say PQS will now be 108 divided by 2, which is going to be 54. Now, why am I finding all this? It is because I need to get my x. And once I get my x, I'm going to be halfway getting my n. Now, for the quadrilateral PQSO, okay, from quadrilateral PQSO, we can now proudly say that x plus 252 then plus 54 must be equals to 360. Sum of angles in a quadrilateral. So this is going to be 2x plus 306 must be 360. So 2x will now be 360 minus 206, sorry, minus 306. And this in turn, make sure that x is going to be 54. So my x in this case is going to be 27. Now, but I'm not done. because we are looking for n. If you don't forget, we are looking for n. Now, how do I get my n? Please, do you know that this is 90 degrees? Yes. We've discussed a theorem that states that when you have a circle and a tangent, if you draw a line that is from the circle to the point where the tangent touches the curve or the circle, then it must be at 90 degrees. And that is why this is 90 degrees. But remember, x is already what? 27. So since x is 27, I can find this place by saying 90 minus 27. And 90 minus 27 is actually 63. So this angle is 63. So therefore, I have already something like this is actually a triangle. Okay. Where here is 79, here is 63, and here is n. And that is how to get n. So sum of angles in a triangle is 180. So I have 79 plus 63, then plus n is equals to 180. So 63 plus 79, that should be 142, plus n is equals to 180. So n will now be equals to 180 minus 142. So my n will now be equals to 38 degrees. Now, don't forget what you are asked to look for is triangle QRS, which is n, and we found it to be equals to 38. Therefore, I can say my angle QRS that I was asked to find is equals to 38 degrees. So this is how to do it. Please don't forget the steps that I've taken. You can watch it over and over to see what I'm doing. It is actually very important that you learn this. Just stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, keep following me. I have a lot of very nice math videos that I'm going to be showing you. So I look forward to seeing you. Click to watch the next video. Thank you so much.